Hello everybody and welcome back to Colony Survival, where today, well, I think we are finally getting towards the point where we've unlocked a few things. We need to build them and we need to get some ironworking going, I feel. I really think I need a bit more space though, gosh, these torches are so loud. Turn my earphones down a bit. There we are. So anyway, yes, I've kind of feeling that this little workshop here needs to be expanded a bit with a few more things. So I think what we're needing is there we are, a bloomery and a kiln. So we are going to turn wooden planks into charcoal and then use the charcoal to smelt iron and galena. So we have them already made, we just need to pop them down. Get some crates down there as well. And to hire some more people to deal with them. Now, food is going back up again, but it's turned orange on the calorie use per day. That usually means we've run out of something. We have run out of berries. So I need to do some more berries as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's get these in first. And we'll put a bloomery. Oh, no. To enable flying, type set flight true. Well, sounds fun, but I don't think that's what I'll be doing. That looks like a dirt block with a door on it. So yeah, someone will be coming along and making coke and charcoal, 10 of each. That's fine. If I find I need more, I'll up them. And this will be making iron ingots, lead, and silver ingot and crystal. It needs a silver rich galena and wow. Silver ingot slightly more valuable than lead. Crystal produced when rich galena is smelted. Well, I think there is another thing I need to find then down in that mine. I need to find silver-rich galena. And so far I've only found lead-rich galena. See, the issue with that is that you have to dig the darn stuff up to find it. It contains lots of lead. Maybe I need to just keep going down. Down. But yeah, anyway. What we need at the moment for our scientific progress really seems to be just lead and stuff. So we've done mints and shops now. Hurrah! Digger, science bag, and bronze pickaxe. Actually, that shouldn't be too difficult to do. We need hollyhock for the dyer's table, but we should be growing that now outside. We need wrought iron and iron rivets. Okay, so iron rivets, are they now on here? Is that a new thing I can make? Yes. Wrought iron and iron rivets are now available, as well as iron swords and iron blocks at the anvil. Very good. I don't think I don't need water pumps. I don't even need one. Don't need any. Okay, so that's the metalsmiths all sorted out there. So I need to get 2 more people to go and work there, and a load more people to go work everywhere. And I believe I've run out of beds as well. Yes, the end of last episode, I remember. We ran out of beds and we were like, oh no, we need some more beds. And I think all the bedrooms are full, so we need to start digging, I think. I'm very much of the opinion now that I really don't want to be putting down new things. Putting out new... Sorry, I could just hear things outside. I'm like, oh, it's distracting. Oh, what if they're killing my people? But they're not. It's just the slingers and stuff up the top. They're doing a really good job. But I don't really want, at the moment... So that's where that ends. And could do with a torch or something. So that means that the door will be 1, 2 in. 1, 2 there. I was in the middle of saying something. Oh yeah, basically I don't want to make bedrooms and stuff like that. Sorry, I don't want to hire more colonists until I have made them bedrooms. That is what I was trying to say. I'm very bad at explaining things while I'm trying to do building as well. I apologise. So anyway, I like to talk about what I'm doing, and a lot of the time in this, my brain has to split into two, and I'm terrible at multitasking, you see. So basically, my brain has to split into two and try and talk about a plan while I'm working on something else. So rather than saying, this is what I am doing, I'm talking about something separate. And it's a very different skill to things like, say, to arrows. I'm solving a puzzle. I'm talking about the puzzle I'm solving and how I'm going to do it, for example. Or like I'm doing something with the town and I'm just like explaining what I'm doing with the town, blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, that is 1 too small. Whereas with this, I'm talking about other things than what I'm doing. So suddenly my brain goes, 2 things. I can't do 2 things. And people are always like, I don't know, they think I'm like not a proper female because females are supposed to be able to multitask and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, not me. Don't assume that I have an ability just because I'm female. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I do that are not typical female things, and they are good things. So, you know, I guess it probably balances. But anyway, people always say that to me. They're like, oh, you should be able to multitask. You're a girl. Like, doesn't work that way. I'm not good at multitasking, and that's just my thing. Far too distractible for that malarkey. So like I say, I do want to make sure that I make bedrooms before I hire colonists. It's boring, I know, and I'm terrible for that. I would rather just put beds all over the place and not make the proper bedrooms and not be slow and be really fast at everything and have it all done now. Is there any science that I could do in the meantime? I'm doing some of it. Crystal, wrought iron. I've got any wrought iron yet? No. Hollyhock. Well, okay, we're working on the digger at the moment. So the scientist is busy working on the digger. So, you know, it's fine. They can wait a couple of minutes for... Oh, my torches are in here. They can wait a couple of minutes for me to make some beds. Or like half a day, whichever comes first. We have light. And hear everyone else scraping away. Okay, and then I will do the floor. Once I've done the floor, I feel I can put beds in. The other thing, so I've done all of the setup of the ironsmiths and things like that, and of the herb fields. The other thing that I did unlock, which would be really cool to get set up, is actually the stonesmith. So I'm not actually going to do the ceiling of this place yet. I'm going to see what kind of blocks a stonesmith can make for me, and see if there's any cool ones that might make a nice ceiling block. And if there is, this might be one of the first rooms to get one. Oh, no. Well, this is typical She-Lab, isn't it? And this is why, my peeps, this is why... Let's get a torch on there so I can see. Why am I doing that? It needs to come in this... Oh, no. That is where the door should be. I've messed up with this corridor. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Did I mess up with the corridor or did I not? I don't think I did. I think I'm just completely messing everything up. No, basically it's too wide here and it... gee. Doubting myself and I hadn't even done anything wrong. just get these torches back in. Oh, what a silly, silly she-lab. I had it. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. Trying to fix something that isn't broken. I put torches where they're not needed. Okay, so we'll just, yeah, we'll just build that wall back in, and then I can, you know, sort out that ceiling and everything later on as I dig the tunnel backwards, which will have to happen in a minute anyway. And the ceiling needs raising anyway as well. But like I say, I'll pop in the stone mason, and then we can see what other blocks we can use for the ceiling, so I won't really worry about that right now. And we have 6 beds, and we have 6 people that we need. Wonderful. And we have a room that holds 6 beds. Even more wonderful. Really? I could not have messed that room up more if I actually just tried to. If I just was like, no, I just want to try and mess up a room here. I could not have done worse. But it is all in line now at least, so I'll just push that back one more. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to need one more row of wooden planks down there. Pop all that in. Much better. Okay, so now we just so happen, I'll go back to what I was saying before. We just so happen to have a room that will fit 6 beds. So then we can recruit all 6 of the colonists that we need. And watch the food supplies dwindle. I still love this room. I still am tempted to put that detail into like all the rooms. So it's like they all have little tiny fireplaces inset. Oh, how did I do it? Oh, I didn't even know anymore. Alright, I got it. I almost feel like it should be like that. So it's like a proper fireplace in every room. I feel like that would look better. And then, yeah, you can put a torch in either side. It kind of looks like a fire. It's not really one, but I feel like that just gives it so much more of a sense of space. And a sense of a feature in the room as well. Like I say, I may do that in every room, but I won't be doing that straight away in every room. Just maybe in these newer rooms. I'm also, you know, this one is kind of cool because it's got a straw ceiling, but I do feel like there's probably blocks that are even better. So, I'm going to need more beds as well. If I put a stonemason in, it's going to need more beds. No, and the splitting stump. Oh no, there's so many things. I'm going to definitely need a new workshop. These have done well. But I really feel I don't have the space anymore. It's getting to the point I need to put them in here, I think. So yeah, we're getting to the point where I'm having to put things in stupid places. That basically means it's time to think about a new building. I need to build another bedroom as well. Oh no. So yeah, I still need to try and find silver in my mine, and I still haven't like come across any. I don't know what to do about that because a certain way down here, and I end up hitting the limit. So if I go down as far as here, I'm fine. But I think I might need like another 10 or so. So we got down as far as here. And that was fine. And then as soon as we got down to about there, we started hitting... So you usually need to go down about 8 to 10 squares and you find more stuff. But down here we start to get to a bit of sort of red... The red depths of the mine. Now, it doesn't stop me from going down and looking for stuff. It might be that I was just unlucky. So what I'm going to do is go down about 10 steps. And I'm going to dig some like exploratory tunnels out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe about here. I'd like to maybe put some exploratory tunnels and maybe a torch so I can see what I'm doing. See if I hit anything. Or whether I need to just keep going down, down, down. Or whether it's on the same... Whether the silver gleaner is on the same level as the lead gleaner. But it's like, how do I know what it is? That doesn't seem to be, does it? We'll try going down some more. I'll be very careful down here though, because zombies might be down here. Imagine if I was nearly there. I can just explore and then just block it all off later if I need to. I don't know how far down the map goes. If you hit some kind of bedrock or something. Or if it just goes down forever. It seems an awful long way. So my thoughts are, on every other level, there seems to be like 3 of stuff. Whereas on the coal and gold level, I've only found 2 things. And on this level, I've only found the galena, the lead-rich galena. And this stuff. I mean, is there maybe more to be found if I dig more along here? I don't know. All I know is down here be zombies. Probably the way to do it would be to put some miners onto some of the different deposits and see whether some of them come up as, maybe it's random as to whether they come up as lead or silver rich. So I may already have found some. There's no point bricking it up here. You need to brick it up at the kind of this level here, I think. So, I'm wondering whether to get some miners down here and start trying to work out what all these things actually are. I do feel like I might even need to uncover some more galena deposits just in case they are the silver ones. Mind you, they're not really showing up, are they? They're being a little bit tough to find. I think I got very lucky there. Or maybe you just mine galena deposits in general and it's random what you get. I don't know. I want to get a miner doing galena, I think. Just one. I want to see what happens. Really? 3 jobs that I don't have people for? I don't have beds for either. Oh man. I never have enough beds for anybody. Maybe now might be the time to make the farmhouse that I've been talking about for ages and the workshop that I've been talking about for ages. But it's like, oh, it's going to be so much work. I've got to completely expand everything out and then make those. And I know I'm being a bit whingy here, but let's just get on with it, shall we? So at the moment, basically, we should be fine just mining what we're mining already. Because I don't believe we need to go down to coal and stuff. Coal and gold quite yet. Where do we need to go to? All the way to about here. Because at the moment our science doesn't go that far, so there's no point. So this here will be my new expanded space for my farmhouse. And then over on that side will be my new expanded space for my workshop, I think. And then I might have a little like beekeeper house over by the bees. The beekeeper and the chicken people. And then I may pull down the workshops at the front there and maybe maybe put more bedrooms or something over there. I'm not sure. I say at the front, I mean like over there by the banners, where my cursor is. Pull those ones down. Make bigger and better structures. Is that in line? I think so. So as usual, I'm just going to completely finish this off before I connect it to make it more secure if night just so happens to fall before I'm finished, which it likes to do. And if I can get that done, then I can get well, do you know what's really silly? What would be really silly, Sheelab, would be I'm going to put new beds in outside. Because what would be really silly would be to make a new structure when I could be making different blocks. So I'm going to just put 3 beds here. So I've got a stone maker. And then I'm going to go and have a quick look at the stone maker's workbench. That would be the word. And see what we can make. So I can make stone blocks. Dark stone blocks, so they're the same ones that I have in the mine. Brown stone bricks, dark red bricks. Oh, that would be much better than dark yellow, black bricks. Cobblestones, all the different kinds of cobblestones. Oh, okay. It's pretty good. Maybe like a light grey cobblestone might be quite nice for the ceilings. I'm still not really sure about that. But yeah, how about you make me some dark red bricks? Needs bricks. Alright. So whoever's doing the furnace needs to be making me more bricks. So I can get dark red bricks. I'm going to need a lot of them. 250. Furnace man. No, those are making bread. No, wait. Other one. Furnace man. Make me more bricks. Make me 200 and... yeah, make me 300 bricks. Sounds good. So the idea will be... I'm going to put these bricks back in my stockpile. The idea will be that I'm going to get these dark red bricks being made. And I can make a house or whatever out of those instead. We've also, if I want to... we've got these tiger blocks. And we've also got temperate blocks of wood. So they might be quite a cool thing to build a house with as well. It is turning night. But I think I can have this safe by nightfall. I'm a very confident person. Okay, I don't even need to do this bit. Oh, awesome. And around here, just double check it all. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We just need to do this bit over here, and then I can just sit pretty inside this walled off structure and just make everything look pretty and good and cool and stuff. One there. I'll probably rearrange the torches, or I might not. You never know. Depends. So here come the water workers. They tend to get in. They don't have too far to walk, so they do tend to get in before the zombies really show their faces. But as I pull this forward, I'm going to probably then, the next thing I'll do will be to pull the defences forward here. And then I'll be able to have slingers looking after those guys. They'll have even less of a way to walk to get back into the safety of the camp. And will therefore be less likely to die. I haven't had any of them die yet. So that's a fairly good thing. And it's not like in this game you have particular training. A game like RimWorld, you would lose someone and you'd be like, oh no, all of their skills are gone, and back to someone who's got like barely any skills. Ah, this is terrible. But with this game, they all have the same skill. Double check. How's it going? Do we have many of the red-eyed ones? We've got quite a few of the green ones. I haven't seen too many red ones. The arrows look to be holding up fairly well, as does the sling bullet ammo, so that's really good. I'm wondering whether to... No, I'm going to take the wall down. That way I've got a little bit more room. And if I want to, I can put a tiny little wall in or something like that. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to have the dark red bricks. I think I'm still going to stick with a straw roof. Just to be in keeping with everything. But we're going to have our first sort of brick building. Just to make it stand out a little bit. I feel that the really bright red bricks are very, very bright. And they look very, very industrially. And they don't really quite fit with everything else. So I'm hoping that these dark red bricks will look good. Let's have a look. See if we've got any yet. No. No, our stonemason clearly hasn't had a chance yet. Also, we haven't really recruited him. There we are. So we only just put that many beds in. Food is looking good. We definitely need more berry bushes. And one thing I did say was that we'd be able to put berry bushes down the side here if we needed them, which we now do. So let's do that. It is going to mean we're going to need to hire even more people, but at least these people are here to... Oh, okay, so we can do 10 by 1 by 4. 7, what was it, 7 by 5? 7 by 1 by 5. Uh, 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. Can I do like 9? No. Okay, we'll just do that then. And then I'll do another one up here, and we'll start here, and then I'll try and even out in the middle. So that's 7 by 1 by 5. One, two, three, four. I think I can fit another 2 in. I can, but one of them will have... Okay, right, that's fine. Let's remove that one. We're going to end up with 4. Oh, I do this all the time. 7 by 1 by 5. So we'll have this 2 wide gap in the middle there, but at least it's kind of symmetrical. It's the best I'm going to be able to do with that particular space, and it does use the space up quite nicely. I will want to put in a crate or 2, probably here and here. And there. Oh. I have apparently run out of crates. Luckily I can just make them. They're not too bad. That's why I was like, oh, I can just have 3 because they're easy to make. So I now need more beds. And this is why I need a farmhouse. Look at all these beds. And this is with me having a load of bedrooms downstairs in my bunkhouse. So definitely need another space. And I could have a basement even down below my farmhouse. But I want to build some structures, some nice structures. Right, so this wall is to go. Build a nice big old farmhouse with a nice big thatched roof on it. It'll look very pretty. And maybe it'll be like a little L shape or a little sort of horseshoe shape. With a couple of rooms off to the side. And then maybe we'll build a similar building on the other side as well. This is what I'm thinking. I won't worry too much about the ground. I'll probably be replacing a lot of that anyway. And I won't know what I want to replace until I've built my structure. So again, now, I want to go 2 or 3 in from here, just in case I want to do funky stuff with the roof. So maybe we'll start it here. And I'm thinking to have the corners made out of this stuff. So then from this side, I'll be going in 1, 2, 3. Was it on the 4th one? There was 3 and then 1, 2. Yeah. That was what we were doing. Okay. Going to be quite a big structure then. We want to go forward to maybe about here. This is all coming down. This is all coming down. And so then I want to go across to here and about 3 in from the, yeah, to there. I don't have any of the bricks I want yet, so I'm just going to lay out a floor plan in my stone bricks. But eventually I'm going to want this out of a different kind of brick. So yeah, I learned my lesson with the ones over there. I'm going to be like definitely doing a bit of a... giving myself a bit of space for any of the roofing I want to do. I will probably floor all of this in wood as well. So then what I'm going to want to do is have a room of a certain size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Maybe we'll go 7. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. And then I hope I get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want 7 on the inside. I want that to be an odd number, so we'll do that. And that. So I'm going to just test this out with another different kind of block. Maybe grass blocks would do for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would rather do this and check it than get it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Imagine if I went and I built all the rooms and did everything and it was unequal. That would be terrible. So there we are, farmhouse. I believe this is how we're going to do this. I might have some like berry bushes just around here, around the front there, little doorway. And I'll probably replace a lot of this with brick. I'm thinking just to highlight these a bit, we'll put torches on them. Right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to portion off the rooms here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Gonna have an entryway and then big bedrooms. Actually, this could be a little tiny bedroom as well. Ran out of stone. This is how quickly I run out of materials in this, though. Ah, look, we have our red brick now. I'm going to keep taking that away so that they keep making more of it for me. I want to have a look at what it looks like as well. Oh, that's nice. Don't you guys like that? This house will look gorgeous. Oops. But yeah, I'm going to get the foundations and things in first because that is going to help a lot. Having the floor plans and get the flooring in as well. Reason being, I might run out of bricks. But I can always build upwards later. But I'm getting in the initial. So I'll probably have a plank floor still. To me, that's still the nicest. I mean, I could do treated plank, coated plank floors. I'll show you the difference between them actually as well. So this is a plank floor. This is a coated plank floor. It looks very shiny and very expensive. But I still think that the plank floors are quite nice looking and they're very easy to make. So we might save the coated plank floors for another day. But I like this dark red brick. It's very tasty looking. Oops. I might change all of my walls to this. Although I actually think that the stone walls do look quite nice. As, like, walls. You know, they kind of look a little bit like a dry stone wall in a way. Except that they are nothing like, because they're completely even. But you know what I mean. 87 more there. And I'll just keep making them. And I'll just keep making more and more walls out of that stuff. Until eventually my whole farmhouse is made of it. There we are. I would like to have a look at the actual cobblestone bricks as well. They might be quite cool. But I generally like to have a house made out of not too many materials. Otherwise it kind of looks a bit silly. Let's get, instead of a bed there, I think we're going to have a stack of torches there. I said instead of the bed and then I didn't do that. So if I just put that and that there, then I can put the torches in that I want. There we are. That's smart, isn't it? And then we'll do the other side. Got a bit of work to do on this, and I'm going to need to pull this thing down as well. I feel like I should build their new house before I start to pull down their old one. This one will be a while before it gets a roof as well. Actually, no. I should be able to build the roof. Because I'll just build up those. Oh, there's a red-eyed monster. Brrr. This is a nice project to have at night, actually. I'm much quicker at putting all this in because I planned it out previously. There we go. I should have enough bricks, I think, to finish the whole of the floor plan. Then I'll put all of the floors in while they're making me some more bricks. I don't know. Oh, now I've got to count and I've lost count. I think that's the right place for the door here. I think that it's there. No, I've completely lost count. I would like it to be as even as possible, so I'm just going to count it out with grass again. I know. I don't need a splitter stump in my inventory. Why would I need that? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was off by 1. See, this is what happens when you don't count things. Things become uneven, and that is unacceptable. So I just need to move this one over as well. And then just replace this last little tiny bit of wall. Then dig out all the floors. Replace them all with wood. And then we can start building upwards. I'm putting a few torches around the place, and then we can pull down this thing. I could even maybe put berry bushes in this area, or beehives, or something along those lines. They're supposed to be planting berry bushes here. I don't know if anyone is. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're unemployed by four people. That would be why. I'm probably just waiting to make this route. Yeah, make this place. So I could put some... No, let's put a floor into this room. This little room at the back. Ow. Get off. There. Okay. Really. I'll make a floor in this room at the back here, and then I can put a couple of beds into here. Mini room. It'll be probably similar for like the workshop. I'll probably have a very similar idea. I'll have maybe different wings. What I might have is a bit more separation. So I might have something like this going on. Maybe have a triple wide corridor or something like that, so that it's not like this closed in thing, but maybe I would have like that taken away and that taken away. And then just have a nice big wide corridor and then like box off some rooms. So that was maybe what I'll do on the other side. And I'd have a room back here, a room over there, a room at the back there. So I'd have about 5 different spaces within the structure. And then if I did find that I needed extra space, I could build another building somewhere else and then just open the rooms out even more. But for now, we've got our first bedroom, our first makeshift bedroom anyway. In here. All I ever do is make bedrooms in this game, I swear. So that's another 3. And then we've got some slightly bigger, sort of more bunky rooms, I guess. They're probably going to want a window in here, aren't they? Or 2. Do something like this. If I can stand up on the wall, it might be a very good way to do some of this back wall here. So I'm thinking maybe something like that with some windows for them. Let's get my tiger log wood things out. It seems like it seems like the tiger logs are coming from the tree farm, which is quite interesting. I apologise to any of you that can hear Avak there. He's being rather noisy right now. You can hear him from all the way downstairs. Banging cupboards and stuff. I know you'll forgive him. Most of you are dabblings, so you'll be like, Avak, I love you, rather than that noisy Avak. Rrr. which you might otherwise be like. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, so in the meantime, they've made me 35 more bricks, which I will put down, and then we will move on. Because if I can get that top bit done, then it just looks like I've got big windows, honestly. And I did say I'd put torches around the top as well, so let's just get those in there. Build with those. I'm probably totally, like, every time I change something around, I probably totally mess up my guy that's doing the workbenches. Oh, they're higher up. And those ones over there. I think these need to move up. I think that would be far more proportionate. What if he's eating the rhubarb crumble that I wanted? I hope not. This could be a disaster. Is anyone else like that? If they hear someone else in the kitchen or like someone else rustling around with something, they're always like, "What are you eating?" Even if I'm not hungry, I'm like, "What are you eating? I need to know. Is it something good? Is it something tasty?" Okay, that's done. I'll replace those. I'll put in a doorway. I'll put in all the doorways. Well, all the ones I can. Oh, there's another 35 red bricks. Yay! We are getting enough red bricks to do quite a bit at the moment. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. Didn't think I'd be able to do a ton. Actually, I'm going to take that away. And I'm going to replace that with another one of these pillars. Because it's technically a corner, so, you know. Let's make myself a bit of scaffolding as well. You got to use what you got, right? Okay, so we've got that. I'll make myself a little wall along here. And then we're going to have to jump up here and do some roofing in a minute as well. This should be enough to get a upper wall in here. This is the farmhouse so far. Oh, that's going to look really smart. It's going to look really nice. It'd be a really different thing to all the rest of the structures, which I hope is not a bad thing. I feel like it's not a bad thing. That one might need to wait for the torches. Oh no, actually I can put them on. I've got my Shilab parkour going on around here. Okay, so I'm going to need to replace a bit of grass, but if I had waited, if I had done that first, then it would have been a total waste of time. I might need a little bit of kind of scaffolding-y stuff to get some of these doors done. That should be possible. This one I'll need some height for. I'll have just enough bricks to finish off all the doorways. They're all too big as well. We could do this on the doorways. Oh, I like that. That's a good design. We have 7 more bricks, which might be enough just to do this doorway. Oh no, they're proper bricks. Ooh no, yuck. We don't want those. Ew. Oh, we've got quite a few more, actually, dark red bricks. Would help if I put them in the right place. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put in a few more blocks around here just to make it not look quite so frame-like, I guess. It's very frame-like right now. But it shouldn't take too much to fill the frame in. Or do I want a window there? Probably not, actually. We'll just have a nice big window here. And on the other side. And for like a little farmhouse, I don't think it matters to have like a more square-shaped window. It would be lovely to have proper windows. But you can't have everything. I might put a little window there as well. Just sort of looking from the corridor into the room. I don't know why, I just will. I've run out of brick now. So again, I'm going to start working on the floor. The quicker I can get the floor done, the quicker I can get more beds in. And I know it'll be a little bit of a waste of space here. But I want the rooms to start to look more spacious. Although I may divide them up. A, so that they're not in such big rooms. And B, so that I can maybe squidge more beds in, because there'll be more wall space to put them against. Rather than put a load down that wall, a load down that wall. Not sure how I would divide it yet, but might involve a little bit of redesign. Just like The Sims. Only more Minecrafty. Give me more planks. I will make my own planks out of temperate wood though. Make a couple of 100. That way my poor workshop dudes don't have to sit there trying to make hundreds and hundreds of planks. Just for my amusement. Although pretty much everything they do is actually for my amusement, thinking about it, really, if you want to take it that far. Okay, here we go. It's daytime, so they should be making me more bricks as well. But I imagine as I want to make bigger buildings, starting to get these construction teams that you can make is gonna be really important. There we are. Brick building with wooden floor. I'm gonna get my first beds in here as well, I think. I like this a lot. So let's, I'll dig out the hallway as well. And we should have a look at our science, really. Because we have completed diggers. Huh. Should have known that when I was trying to dig all this lot out. So maybe the first thing the digger can do is to dig out the floor in the other place. I'm going to want it quicker than that. And I don't want to actually use a colonist to do it either. Dyer's table. We could definitely get that. Digger limit increases maximum increases actually. Oh, little bug there, little spelling bug. Increases the maximum digger area size to 25,000. 25 or 25,000? Because at the moment it's 25.000. I imagine 25,000. That's a huge limit though. Berry undershirts. Do we got any undershirts? No. I might need to tell the tailor to make those. Iron rivets. Beeswax. I may actually need to increase the beeswax limit as well. To be able to do wax tablets. That's another luxury product. You need to use iron and science and candles. Oh, I think that's just required for it. I don't know what you'll need to actually make it. Probably something similar to what you need to research it, honestly. The finery forge, wrought iron. Got 15 of those so far, and we've got 3 of those. Wow, we need to ramp up production of those, don't we? So the workshop's going to be important. Definitely. I'm actually tempted, because you know you've got a herb garden over there, to make that into a massive long house. Make it into a big long house, and that wouldn't take much doing. Just change it round. And make the big long house into a big sort of cookhouse with herbs outside. I mean, wouldn't that make the most sense? I think that would make a lot of sense. I may redo all of this in red brick. There's a lot of things I may redo in red brick, actually. I really like the colour of that. It just looks so much more modern, doesn't it? It's like a modern day place. Everyone's like, ah, I don't like it. I like the olden times look. But no, I like my red brick. I think it's nice. Ugh, but I'm not going to have much time to finish this off. Or to pull this down, or to move the beds. Maybe we could move the beds just before the end of the episode. There's so many people in the beds. We'll pull them all up. We are getting much closer now to a colony size of 100. So all the guards like to sleep here, apparently. It's going to be a partial guard house, clearly. But I'm going to put all of these beds in the room on this side, I think. There are 19 beds to put down. Well, let's hope that we can accommodate them all. We got about 16 in, I think. It's one side. And then we've got that little bedroom there with another 3. And then we're going to have to dig out enough of this to put the last 6 beds in. So it'll be an area this big. It'll be about half the room to get 6 beds into it. And then we still need extra beds, because we're going to need more colonists to do all of the work that I've got lined up for them. Especially like the berries and stuff. But we do need more berries so that everyone will be happy and well fed. Quick. Get these beds in here, and I will eventually tear down that little shack there. I can't stop. I'm addicted. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many more beds can we make? Oh, we've got another 5. Okay, let's see if we can get those in. So to do that, all I need to actually do is be really cheeky and just do this. Just fill those in with wood quickly. That's what happens when you try to cheat. Cheats never prosper, guys. Just put those in there. So we've got most of this bunkhouse, this whole big new bunkhouse that I've done, is completely full. Hurrah! So one thing I could do is I could make it 2 stories high, or I could put a basement in, which I could use this area to go down into a basement area as well. I don't know. Or I could just make lots of cool houses like this. I'm going to have more space soon. So I think that would be a thing. So let's just recruit those. I've got 90 beds now. I maybe didn't need as many as I thought. Okay, well that's cool. So by the time I've got all the beds in here, we're going to be very close to that 100 limit. Oh, that's amazing. New bunkhouse for the win. Can I just get this bit done? I'm going to stop. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm going to stop. But this is the basic house. You can kind of see it. Kind of see the idea behind it. It's going to be really cool once it's done. I will get the grass repaired in front of there. Get the roof put on. Take all this down. dig up all the straw, replace it with grass. Maybe get some like nice berry bushes in the corner there. It's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look so nice. I might even maybe I could put wood across there as well and make the window look kind of interesting, like it's got curtains or shutters or something. Doesn't that look cute? Yes. Anyway, so for me that's going to be the end of the episode because I've gone massively over like I always do, and but we've done quite a big project there. That is probably the biggest structure that we've managed to build in this place so far, and I'm really pleased with it. I can imagine how it's going to look at the end, and I'm really super happy. So I hope you guys are interested in seeing that. Also, we suddenly have a huge amount of berries. Loads of berry bushes here now, because I've hired all those new staff members, all those new colonists. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more colony survival, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.